Wait.
Good lord.
I am glad I can't see the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm staring at myself.
All right, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Starfinder Live Play of Gifts Ungiven. This is a Starfinder Society scenario that you can play online or at a friendly local gaming store near you by Jeremy Korf, developed by me. I have taken some liberties and I have adapted this scenario for a shorter live play, so you may notice some differences when you get out there and play it, but it'll be a fresh playthrough, so I encourage you to do so. All right, first, before we start, I am Jenny Jarzabski. I am the senior developer at Paizo for Starfinder, and I have a wonderful cast of people with me. I think we'll start here.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. My name is Matt, and I am playing today Altronus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Altronus of Householder.
Oh.
Mm.
So fancy.
I know. A very fancy
Nobility.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Andre, pronouns he, they, and I will be playing Obozaya, pronouns she, her, who is a Vesk mercenary soldier.
I like that.
I'm Noordin Kadir. My pronouns are he, him, and today I'm going to be playing Raia the Technomancer, whose pronouns are she, her. I'm super excited.
I'm Niall Spain, pronouns he, him. Today I'm playing the human outlaw envoy Navasi, whose pronouns are she, her.
My name is Dain Miller, he, him. I'm going to be playing the Chaos and Magic Incarnate Witch Warper Zemir.
Nice. Awesome. And just to round that out, because I forgot, my pronouns are she, her, or zem, and they might be just about anything with the characters that I'm playing as a GM, so that may vary for my characters. All right. As we start, we see in the camera a asymmetrical six-pointed space station floating in space in the vacuum. And we zoom in, getting closer, seeing this bubble of greenery and buildings at its center, these industrial arms radiating out full of blinking lights. Zooming further in to the space station, we see how busy it is. Right now, everyone's bustling around, getting ready for the Shirin gift-giving holiday of first choices, a very merry and festive holiday where people buy gifts for all of their friends. And the busiest place of all is the Lorespire complex, which is the headquarters of the famous Starfinder Society, a group of explorers who go across the galaxy searching for new technologies, meeting new alien cultures, making friends, and I'm sure never getting into trouble. So we'll start with this group of intrepid Starfinders. As we zoom in on the Lorespire complex, we see the lobby just full of people getting ready for this party, putting up decorations. A tour group is walking through, looking at this piece of asteroid with runes carved on it in a display case. Everyone is bustling around. And we see Altronus. Altronus, what are you doing in the lobby right now?
Altronus has the most pensive, puzzle-solving look on their face, as if they're like a grandmaster chess player trying to like get that checkmate. But they are just looking at the weirdest little blob slime aliens doing some form of celebration. So you are, in your culture, this is what you do to celebrate this season.
Of course. Don't you?
I do not produce slime like you do, so unfortunately I cannot do that. We have something similar. Now, I don't want to appropriate, but if I was to join in on this, how would I join in on this celebration?
The slime shows you this intricate dance that you could perform and looks to you or nods toward you to see if you'll join in.
I am going, getting on all fours. I'm kind of slowly stretching out into the left slime trails is going to attempt to copy this same dance.
All right, perfect. Do you want to make a skill check for that?
I would love to do that.
What would you like to do to try to dance? I don't think Altronus has a performance skill, but there may be other options.
Now.
Yes. Here we go.
It begins.
I'm going to do
It
some
starts.
shenanigans right now. I am a noble. I am from House Holdori, and it will be good for us to, and people of other races to, join in these festivities. It will actually be so good that it might be good for diplomatic purposes in the future. Can I get a diplomacy on that? That would be really grand.
Would I be able to, while I watch him do that, I'm just going to walk past him, and I'm going to cast Charming Veneer on him, which will give him just a slight coating of slime.
A literal charming.
Yeah,
veneer.
Zamir kind of
This gives
passes
you a
by
+1.
and just does this gesture, and like glitter slime just kind of appears around Altronus as he makes this attempt. So go ahead, roll that diplomacy.
Got it.
The future of Kasatha
And you
slime
get a
relations
+1.
depends
All right,
on you.
hey, I got a 22.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
The slimes seem really impressed by what you were doing, and they even give you like a fistful of slime and say, I think this has healing properties for your people.
Wow.
Oh,
You should take it.
I will do that. I just have a pocket of slime now. I just find an empty pocket and I wipe it in.
And please remember that that is a serum of healing, and it will do 1d8 points of healing to you later.
I am absolutely going to
You
do
need
that.
it.
Yes.
The door has been opened.
Use the slime. It's also very messy. All right, Obozaya, what are you doing while Altronus is having this diplomatic meeting?
I think Obozaya is not a intrinsically social person, very introverted. At the moment, she just has her personal comm unit, which she's modified to be able to play music. And she's just kind of jamming out to some tunes. Usually she plays like pretty funky, pretty like heavy percussion like music, but
Like
for the
aggro
holiday, there's like some more like festive music. So it's like first choices.
Little jingle bells
Yeah.
in there. Yeah. All right, so she's just rocking out to her
She's just
music right
rocking
now.
out. She's keeping an eye on everything. She's not one to just like totally zone out, but definitely is like kind of in the zone a little bit. Yeah.
All right, and are you sitting near Altronus, or are you off in another part?
Definitely like more
Lobby.
in the corner. Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of collecting some spoons for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Raia.
Raia's actually at the entrance to the hall, and she's, would you like a pamphlet? I'm Raia. I'm Raia. Welcome to the event. Hello. And just like beside her is another person who's actually supposed to be there who has the pamphlets and clearly just not wants to talk to people. It's so nice I'm Raia Danbury. It's so wonderful to be here, right? Who are you from? Where are you from? What do you do? I'm Raia. Nice to meet you. Just over and over and over again. Like the most excited greeter you've ever met.
Amazing. And next up, Navasi, what are you doing?
Are you listening to music like loudly or just through headphones?
Oh, it's through headphones, but like she blasts that.
Yeah.
Like loud enough that you can just hear it through the loose earbud.
You're that person on the bus.
I am that.
Yeah, okay.
100%. Extra like non-working headphones also wrapped around her neck. Yeah.
Like, Navasi's, she's dolled up, she's ready to go, she's waiting for the party to get started, and when she's kind of like, she has nothing to do with her hand, she's playing with her yo-yo. So she's doing yo-yo tricks to the beat of like the music that bleeds out of the headphones, and she's just staring at Altronus, and it's like, is he goopy? Why is he goopy?
And Zemir, after you do your little diplomatic assist, what would you like to be doing?
Zemir is a sensate. So he has been following the same like waiter around with a platform of food, and it's just been like taking things off. But he's using his witch warper powers to like alternate the reality of what is actually on the plate every time. So he's like the guy's carrying around crab cakes, and then he like switches through it, and then it's like a shrimp cocktail, and then he switches through it, and he's just taking everything off, like all the realities of this plate, and just going to town on them.
Yeah, you do get the goop and grub patty, but honestly, it's pretty tasty. As long as you ignore the texture, it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat anything.
Heck yeah. All
Heavy
right.
start. I love it.
Obozaya, since you're kind of watching, make me a perception check. As you're, like,
Sure.
bob into your music.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's wisdom.
Yes.
That's just a flat 19.
All right. Obozaya notices this weird, junky-looking little drone or robot just kind of like just flying through, and it's laden with a huge, heavy gift. I'm going to put the art up on the screen. I think y'all can see it. It is this mismatched wrapped gift. It looks like it's been wrapped together with many types of gift wrap paper, some of them stained with oil, other substances. There's pictures and cutouts glued onto it, and it's covered in glitter. And this drone is just kind of bobbing through the room, carrying it, and people start to look up and notice it, and everyone's just kind of watching it as it goes through.
I tuck a pamphlet underneath one of its ribbons as it flies past me.
So now it's dangling one of Raia's little introductory pamphlets. It kind of comes to a stop, and the drone flies off, leaving a gift in the middle of the floor that nobody seems to want to open.
Obo's gonna look at the slime and ask, "Is this yours?"
No, it's not mine.
Looks to the rest of the crew like,
From what?
threat assessment.
Well, let's look first. And I open up the pamphlet and I look through it. On the timetable, there's nothing here about a creepy patchwork gift.
Yeah, culture-wise, we know when the gifts are meant to be given. I assume later on at the party, right?
Yeah, you would expect this to be at the party tonight.
Can I sense mode of a gift?
Well, you can't sense mode of the gift, but you can perceive the gift. So everyone can roll me a perception
I'd
check
love
if you'd
to
like
do
to
that,
inspect it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's a nat 20 right there.
Oh, let's get it!
Ooh. You got a 20?
Yeah, so 27 total.
Okay, so you instantly can tell that this is not just a gift. You can see the shape inside. You have clearly, in past first choices, you are experienced in trying to gauge what gifts you were given and like shake them, feel them, try to figure out what your family and friends were giving you. So you are an expert, and you can tell somehow that there is an outline of some kind of weird like device that you think could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely a bomb, guys. It's a bomb.
Oh, shit.
And right as you say that, a young Starfinder in training walks up and says, "Oh, what is this? Is this for me?"
Nope,
Don't
nope,
touch-
nope, 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 nope,
No,
nope, nope.
don't do that. Just as he opens it, and all of a sudden, it explodes in this eruption of pinkish goo and glitter that covers everyone.
Can I-
Everybody make a fort save.
Oof.
Okay.
I got a 13.
I also got a 13.
Okay.
19.
I got a really cool 12.
Okay.
That's all right, that's all right. I got an 8, so I'm right behind this kid, literally peering over their shoulder.
Raia, the absolutely disgusting, spoiled smell of cherry yogurt that's been left out too long covers you, and you just feel sick. Like, you just feel disgusted by this.
Oh, that's not a gift? Oh, that's a prank. Oh.
And the kid who opened it, just standing there with this huge grin on his face, dripping in yogurt, finally says, "That was awesome!" right before he throws up on the floor. And this gentleman who I'm going to show you, Ivesk, this is Radazam. He is one of the Starfinder Society faction leaders who you have met and you have worked with before. He is kind of an authority here, comes walking up as soon as he sees this commotion. And what is going on here? Is everything okay?
It was a present delivered to us. Contains some supposedly spoiled yogurt.
Well, it's not actually spoiled. It just smells like that. It's more like some sort of... Can I do a physical science to determine exactly what this is?
Absolutely.
I would love
Determine the rottenness.
to assist with that because as a sensate, the checks to determine life science of consumables is reduced.
Oh, wow.
Are you gonna taste test it?
Oh, you better believe I am.
I feel like with my slightly higher fort, I just stepped behind Zemir as it exploded.
So I have a 30.
Oh wow.
Delicious.
Damn.
Okay.
Very good.
Wow. Okay. So you know that this is exactly Big Cherry Googurt, which is a flavor of yogurt that is carried in the Starfinder Society mess hall here, and it has gone off by probably a few days.
I was wrong, it is Gogurt, in fact. But it's spoiled and separated.
I take like just a slap of it off your face and just like lick it and like, there's so much goo tonight.
I turn to the slimes. Was this your doing? After we have diplomatic immunity to each other, you would attack us with slime?
I don't think it was the slimes, and this is Radazam speaking. There have been a string of pranks around the Lorespire complex. We can't have a party like this. I need someone to investigate. He's looking at you, sizing you up, kind of expectantly.
Instead of, asking us to volunteer ourselves, you could just ask us directly.
Would you please investigate?
Yes, of course we would.
Are we your first choice?
Well, you are now.
Fantastic.
We'll take it.
Yes, please. We have had so many problems.
What else has happened?
There was a t-shirt cannon.
I hear they can be fatal.
Let me show you. And Radazam pulls out a data pad to show you the party, this video. You see the Starfinder Society Forum, the big hall where they hold meetings and all sorts of presentations, and a very distinguished gnome presenting. And in the midst of this t-shirt, this cannon wheels in and starts firing objects. You can't even see what they are. They're so blurry, so fast, until one hits the camera and you see Team Starfinders Go printed on it. And it is a t-shirt. They couldn't even spell our name right.
Fartinders.
Starfinders.
Dear, I think that might have been the point that they didn't spell our name right.
Yes. Anyway, there's that. There's been issues in the kitchen.
What's happened?
Please go
Is this
on,
the
yes.
problem in the kitchen?
I wish this was the only problem in the kitchen.
Was it more goop?
It was not. It was an exploding cake.
That's
No one has been hurt yet, but these pranks, I think, are getting worse.
Was there anyone inside this cake?
There was not.
What flavor was the cake?
I don't know what flavor it was.
This is so important for an investigation. We must know what the flavor of cake is.
This is not important.
If this comes up later,
If this comes up later, I'm willing to admit I'm wrong.
okay,
I pull out a data pad and I put flavor? Question mark.
underlined 3 times.
He face palms, shakes his head for a moment.
not his first choice anymore.
Look, I believe in you, I trust you. Please go look around the scene, ask questions, see what you can find. There must be clues somewhere. I have to get to cleaning this up.
This gnome that was giving a presentation, are they still on the station?
So the gnome was Venture Captain Niall. You know that she is on the station. She's usually pretty busy.
What was the presentation on? Do you know? Or we have to try to find them and speak to them?
She would know better than me.
Very good. Well,
Let's go find her.
yes.
This
This
place
is not
to start as any.
absolutely.
Before we do, just one more thing. I'm going to reach out my hands and grab the remains of this gift. And I would like to cast Mending, if I could.
Okay.
So we can investigate the actual device itself as a fixed device instead of the pieces of it.
All right, I like
Interesting.
it.
That's
All right.
smart.
Okay, actually, yeah, make me an engineering or a survival check to investigate the device that Raia has helpfully repaired.
I could do that for sure.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Natural
let's get
20
Yeah.
Woo!
Get him out now. Get him out now.
plus 7 is 27.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. So you know everything about this gift. The explosive it appears to be made from a repurposed hover car airbag loaded with the contents of probably about a dozen of those big cherry yogurt containers, the contents of those, and also loaded with glittery Starship anti-missile chaff. So it's really just this airbag that's been somehow devised to explode and release.
You see Obo, she takes the actual, like, mechanical device, now, like, disarmed, like, kind of, like, turns it like a Rubik's Cube, like Fabergé egg. What's the movie with the fucking box? What's that called?
Mummy?
No.
Oh my gosh, Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Love
like
the
a
box.
Hellraiser box, and she like. Okay. And she just puts it down and like puts it back in the box.
This was very well constructed. It seems as though it was designed with the remains of actual Googurt containers.
Brilliant.
With that knowledge, can I try a culture check to see if I know any like calling cards from like the local criminal underworld? Because I get a like reduce the check by 5.
Absolutely.
Not as good as before. It's a 15.
Okay, this doesn't seem like anything you've ever heard of before.
It's doesn't have any of the hallmarks of a local crime gang that I know of anyway.
And these are clearly very dangerous criminals, so it's important that we check all.
You get a full mouthful.
Do we know
of
if there
this
are
stuff.
any supervillains that are on the loose at the minute?
They've ruined a cake.
And they've made at least 4 containers of cherry go bad.
I put my head in a moment of silence.
Have you seen what a t-shirt cannon can do to a man? Whew. A crit with one of those bad boys?
I would like to, while we're using things that we can do, I can reduce the check of culture checks to see artistic innovations and traditions.
Wow.
I want to see if this
Okay.
has been put together in a way that I might recognize.
That's really good.
That is a 22.
Okay, you don't recognize it the way that it was put together. It doesn't indicate any particular culture or anything to you, but as you're looking, you notice that the cutouts that are pasted on this all come from the Starfinder Chronicles, which is just a regularly released publication for Starfinders talking about latest adventures and important people. So you see actual famous Starfinders pictures and pictures of things like here's where they landed on Salvation's End, like here's one of the latest Starfinder ships that's used. So you recognize things from the Starfinder world.
Okay.
The t-shirt that we saw, did it look like it was made kind of like shoddily, or did it look like it was a misprint of like official Starfinder merch?
It looks like it was official, but a misprint.
Okay. I like pull back up the like feed of that. I'm
It's
like,
kind of hard to tell, but it kind of looks like that to you.
this
well
looks
done.
like a misprint, and it looks like that they've used expired product that we know comes from the canteen, so it's linked to us in some way.
I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say all of this was done on this, made on this station, right? Not only the crimes actually localized, but everything we've seen so far kind of is built from things you could find here.
If I was to go and buy some Go-Gut from the canteen, would I need my cred stick to do that?
Yes.
Grand. So with that, I am there to assume that there might be some logs of someone that bought a lot of Go-Gut in the past few days.
Unless a lot of Gogurt went bad and they took it from wherever we put that.
Well, and
True.
that,
If
and
it's
then
already
with,
expired, it wouldn't have been out in the kitchen.
and with some misprints, that might mean that there is someone in maintenance.
The trash!
The trash!
We'd like to go to the trash.
We'd like to go to the trash.
Okay. All right, so going to the trash, you head down through the maze-like hallways of the Starfinder Society's Lore Spire complex, and you get to the recycling center. This is the big trash center of the building. You take a service elevator a few floors down. You enter a cavernous room just covered with these towering bins of paper, other materials, just rubbish, the compost. There's drones that are kind of like moving about here, just cleaning everything. You know that you would normally expect this area to be very tidy, except for the contents of the bins, obviously, but it is an absolute mess in here. Like as soon as you walk in, you can see there are like wrappers, like trash wrappers everywhere. There looks like there's glitter that's been left on the floor, office supplies, half used, just scattered all over the place.
We cannot let Venture Captain Niall know that we chose trash over her.
Well,
I'm sure she'll never find out.
we wanted to go find her, but then immediately was, well, she's quite difficult to find. It's like, well, I don't want to bother her.
We know where trash is.
we know trash is always available for us.
Hey, she's not difficult to find. I have a schedule right here, but she's booked throughout the entire day.
See, there you go, and we can't bother her. She's clearly a busy woman.
This is the
Time
polite
is of
option.
the essence.
Oh,
Yes,
look,
absolutely.
glitter. It matches, doesn't it?
Does it?
Wow.
It does.
Ah!
Now,
Busting this case wide open.
we're so good. These drones, do they look like the kind of derpy drone we saw earlier?
They don't. These are the official Starfinder Society drones. They look very different.
Okay.
That one was heavily modded and a bit junky.
I can do a perception check to see if I can like get the source of the mess. Like, are the drones acting erratically? Has something kind of like failed?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 24.
Okay, so you start searching the room. You don't find the drones are they're trying. They seem to just be struggling to clean up. They just have so much that they're trying to fix. But you do find what looks like a loose panel in the wall.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, there's a loose panel here. I'm gonna open it. I open it.
Okay, you open the panel and you see an entrance into a dark hallway slanting down.
I don't think this is meant to be here.
I think Obo just like takes the rest of the panel. Like how far did you open it?
Like a sliver.
Like just to peek in.
Yeah, just a little a dainty
Hey,
peek.
Obo's gonna rip it off.
Thanks, Obo.
All right, here it goes.
And it's just gonna like slide in to like explore inside of the rafters and the chute.
All right, you do have to squeeze to get in. Obozaya is a big.
She's
She's
chunky.
big. Yeah, yeah. But when you get in there, you realize this goes very far down. Like this keeps going, and it actually branches off into several corridors. And you think there's more to this than just a little crawl space.
Obo is using like her like claws to kind of like act as like pittons as she's like climbing down the rafter, and she like reports back.
Lots of exits from here. Looks like we may need further eyes down here. If anyone's got rope, come on down.
I do, and I also have a light. I'll join you in a second.
Do you need slime?
I'll eat it.
Perfect.
Altronus stops what they're doing, which is speaking to one of the drones and just helping them clean up. Like, you're doing such a wonderful service for us. Thank you so much. I know you have so much work to do. And
You are welcome.
after
is
rolling
my
a
pleasure.
diplomacy roll to make sure that they're good with robots, we'll then end up take out their little flashlight and then
Yeah.
Climb down.
join in.
Yeah, I'll follow.
You're following
Navasi,
Raia?
before you do, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I know that humans have like a lot of emotions, and sometimes those emotions can overwhelm them and turn to anxiety attacks. So are you having a good time? Are you okay? Are you all right?
There's so much goo. I'm having a blast.
Great. And then I position her in front, and I just push her. And with like a reassuring pat on the shoulder, she goes down. I'm going to cast flight.
Aww.
I'm like, what the? Oh, hey, this is cool. Okay. That did almost give me an anxiety attack, but I feel good now.
That's why I checked beforehand.
I like come down with a really cool pose with my flashlight out, just like, hey guys.
And Zemir, are you joining in this?
I am. I'm gonna do like a quick sort of like, the way I use my power is kind of like alternate reality Tinder, where like I kind of like swipe through like things that work, and then I'm going to. Are we like all meeting in sort of like a corridor like branch sort of thing, or have we reached like an end point?
So you came down the shaft, and yes, you've met at this corridor branch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna like jump in, and then right before I hit, I'm going to use my Infinite Worlds ability to create difficult terrain right before I hit the ground, and just fill this this like tube or whatever the shaft we're in with webs, and to slow my fall.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I meant to ask. I do have low vision or low light vision. Is there anything beyond just like the basic like shoot that I would have noticed?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so please go ahead and place yourselves
Oh,
on the map. Let's
yeah.
place yourselves on the far side there.
Beautiful.
And I don't want to be this guy, but I do have dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
A grid appears
I want
beneath your
everyone
feet.
to see how absolutely gorgeous these minis are.
They are really
They're very
so
kick-ass.
Cool. I'm obsessed.
All right, so it is dimly lit down here. There's occasionally little maintenance lights, but most of you don't have a problem with that because a lot of you have low light
dark
vision
vision.
and dark vision.
So do I. Oh, that's fun.
Some of you have lights too.
I was gonna say I will crack open the beacon that I have, which increases light level by 1 step, so it goes from dim to just light.
To bright light. Yeah, normal light. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And
Light.
as you do that, as Altronus allows the light to come in, you see a footprint in what looks like smudge, with just a speck of glitter.
I have a
Someone else got
feeling
trapped.
That maybe that person's responsible.
Oh, that makes more sense. I thought someone else was hit by it. No, yeah, I'm yes.
I'm gonna.
It was a vermin.
I'd like to lick the smudge to see if it's the Gogurt.
It's Gogurt.
Cool.
The Googurt, sorry, Googurt, and
Yeah.
it is spoiled.
As soon as you bend down, like, you must stop licking everything, please. You will die.
No, it's okay. I endorse this.
Yeah, I love it.
We will all die one day.
You know what? I respect those words. You keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing. You're very brave.
You know, I worry about all of you sometimes.
This isn't the reality that you should be worried about. Don't worry, we'll be okay.
Which path is it going down?
This way, this way.
It is going to this way.
The left?
Your left to my right.
Yeah. Well, we got to go right. Let's go left.
Wanna be. How many of us can see in the dark? Because I can.
I have low light vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
God, it feels good to say that as someone who's a GM all the time. To,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have
to
dark vision. Did you
confidently
know that?
declare that for really no reason over and over again feels so good.
I'm just glad you said it first because I was fighting the urge to blurt it out.
I have this, and I just like tap my chest, and a small flashlight appears.
Okay.
That works too.
Yeah, I guess. I was wondering if we wanted to like sneak
Go
in
stealth.
pure darkness, not split up, but
Let's
sneak.
split the party immediately.
You want to split up? Yeah, everyone split up.
We got three
How much
routes
longer
here.
have we got on the game? Can we all split up eventually?
Yeah,
have
let's
a
go
read?
Do this real quick.
And everybody has their comms.
Yeah. Well, does someone want to take point then?
I can take point. That's
That
fine
makes
with me.
sense. Yes.
I'm happy to be the last one in because I can take and give a hit. I'm not sure about the three of you.
I'm a solid middle. I'll be in the
Middle? Yeah, you want to be in the middle?
I have taken infinite amounts of hits.
He should probably be second so
want-
he can lick any more clues we find.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I will lick,
Yes.
and I stay on my hands and knees, and just keep.
Don't look at. I can't see in the dark.
Oh,
You've got your flashlight.
just hold on, I guess.
You can hold on to my shoulder. I'll guide you.
Okay. Do we want to try and take this a little more stealthily then?
I'm down.
That's fine.
Let's just stop trying to talk about decisions. Just make them. Yeah, let's go sneak. Sneak,
All
sneak,
right.
sneak.
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll me some stealth checks then.
Love to do that.
Ooh.
I love that sound. That's great.
I got a 28. I'm so stealthy.
So stealth.
Yeah.
see you.
I got a 23. I did.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Okay.
I have a nat 20.
Well, that's a critical, so that
Please,
is...
please, no, please, no, please,
Okay.
please.
I got an 8.
As second behind Obo, I loudly declare, we are doing an excellent job. Because I also rolled a 9.
So
I think Obo is just like in full like deployment mode and is fully just like stomping through like with her dashko out, which if you don't know is like a staff with like 3 like energy beam blades.
Maybe you just turn it on and
I just
the
turn it on.
light defeats the purpose of stealth immediately.
Oh, but my flashlight's the problem. I understand.
Everything and everyone who might be in here can hear as Obozaya marches to war down the tunnel.
Singing a song at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Don't be
Absolutely.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
But after then, and then there's Zemir. Zemir is loudly commenting on things as he walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, there's nobody else here. Nobody else is here. Just those two. That's all you would notice. All right, go ahead and move yourselves, please. I will let you know when to stop.
I'm gonna quickly, because I can see.
Stomp.
I can see Zemir, right?
I'll do it.
I'm gonna quickly just. It's almost like a little head pop, Like, oh, I hope you're okay, and then I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Oh, nice.
So at least now there's only. Sorry.
It's fine, I can take it.
Okay, as you come around the corner, you see another of the yogurt glitter tracks and a food wrapper.
He's gonna do it.
Out of nowhere, you hear a voice. More Googert. I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, I've definitely. You see a small lick come out of the ground.
You see some of it disappear.
Yeah. I think Obo is
What is your
gonna try
fortitude
it.
save?
Yeah.
Just what is it? Like, what is your fortitude? Your constitution?
My constitution is 12.
Okay. Okay.
Killing.
Right.
My
got some
fortitude
12
is a
fans.
+2. Yeah, people love 12.
We love
A lot of 12 heads out here tonight.
I think Obo does take a little like dollop of it.
Yes.
Kind of rubs her fingers.
What do we think?
Oh no.
Does it feel good?
I mean, it's a little oily.
Which
It reminds you of some Vesk beauty treatments back on Vesk 2.
nice.
Space Master. If we see another thing that looks like a footprint, I'm just going to announce this as a prepared action because I have to with this group. Before anyone licks it or moves it or... I want to
Smears
check
it
out-
on their face.
I want to actually see if I can determine the size of the creature who made the footprint.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
The
idea.
next time we see one.
All right.
I guess it's a close second to licking it, but
Okay, go ahead and keep moving yourselves however you would want to walk and stomp, 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 stomp.
I'm just flying an inch above the ground because I can do that now.
Yeah.
And just as expected, another partial footprint in this pink sludge and glitter appears.
I will abstain.
Raya.
Yes. Would that be life science? This a living
Yes.
being made this.
You can make a life science or a survival check.
Okay. I'm gonna choose life science, but if this is a rare creature, the DC is reduced by 5. It may not be. Who knows?
Find out.
Only the Googer can tell.
Oh,
Not good?
That's just a 17.
just a 17 with a roll of 3.
Yeah.
I have a plus 14 to life science, okay?
It's pretty good.
I went to one of the best universities, Qatar,
So you can tell from that, you can't tell exactly what type of alien or person or whoever made this, but you can tell that it is a small-sized creature. So this is either a child or just a small-sized person's foot, and they're wearing shoes. So it's a small shoe print.
I'm going to gosh, who would I trust here? I
You keep it quiet.
Now that you've examined it, I have started licking.
Oh no.
in Altronus's mind, tell the others when you can. Just be quiet about it and don't, not to the loud. It could be a gnome. It could be a child. It could be a skidamander. It could be a kobold. It could just run down the list of small creatures, and I end with, well, I guess it could be too one of those like really small fairies, just like standing on top of one another. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Although they would make bigger footprints, wouldn't they? Forget that last one. Just the other ones. Oh, or a robot that's been designed to be small.
Okay, interesting.
If that narrows it down.
No, it's great. Sorry, you speaking in my mind that fast, I feel like I'm having a panic attack, but I am okay. Thank you. Am I also speaking your mind, or am I just speaking this out loud?
Depends upon how telepathy works.
Okay.
You can respond, but that is your choice. Do you want to respond to Raia, or you just say this out loud so everyone can hear what you're
Altronus
saying?
is pretty smart, but I do think in this, like, everyone is just very quiet. There's just the soft sounds of licking. Out of nowhere, Altronus does say, I feel like I'm having a panic attack. And then, oh, sorry, to you speaking in my mind, I feel like...
I do hear in your culture they try deep breathing. You could try deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, great. In, 1, 2, 3, let go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you are. See, everything's fine now.
Yeah.
Do you want the list again?
Yes, and whilst the list is being read off, can I... Now, I get to reduce the DCs of life science checks by 5 when I'm recalling knowledge about xenobiology. Is there any chance that I can kind of, mixed with this and looking at the footprint, I can more accurately, like, grasp what the thing is that left the footprint?
Because of the fact that it's a shoe print, no.
Dang. Okay, sure.
Good thought, though.
Thank you. All right. Okay, good. Yes, I will keep it in mind.
I like the 2 fairies in a trench coat idea.
I'm against it because they would have to have massive feet.
That's how they're trying to throw us off track.
With massive feet?
Yeah.
That would keep us on a track.
Which way is the footprint going? Is it going like up or right?
Oh, sorry, it is going this way.
Yes.
Straight up.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I won't split the party. I guess we will do that.
As we pass by whatever's on the right, can I take a look down and see if there's anything interesting just down?
Sure.
Like down out here?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Make me a perception check.
Of course. I don't get a bonus to perception, so it's just...
Just flat wisdom.
It might be up at the top of your sheet where your level is. The perception score is up there.
No, I know. It's a +0.
I love that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay, you just see what looks like just empty maintenance tunnels. You don't see anything particularly of interest. As you approach this larger open area, make me a perception check, everyone.
Love to do that.
4.
Nice.
25.
Nice.
15.
I think the playlist has shifted. And it's just fully kind of getting lost.
Yeah.
The cream was really good. The Googurt.
You look great.
The fumes from the gone-off Google on your face are making your eyes water. You're
It's
like,
really
"What?"
hard to find something that complements the gradient of my scales. You know?
That's an 8 for me.
An 8?
Oh, sorry, a 10.
Okay,
I got 12.
12.
Yeah.
What were the other rolls?
4.
25.
15.
Okay, Navasi, you are the only one who notices what looks like movement up ahead. Just like you just kind of see like something dodge across your view.
Down that way?
Down that way.
I immediately tap Obo, who's leading. I'm like, movement. Tap, tap.
What?
Movement.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And I pull out my gun. I'm like,
I think she's gonna switch to the auto target rifle. Just takes it off of her back.
now remember, it could still be a child.
Yes, so let's not.
We haven't ruled out child yet.
I draw my gun.
Okay, I'm gonna go in unarmed, I think. I'll lead. And I walk ahead of her.
I'll do a warning shot.
No!
Just like at the feet, you know.
It could be a child.
Warning
They may
shots
be
could be
just
in
the
the
size of
sky.
feet.
We know they have shoes on.
Yeah. It's protective gear.
Shoes are not protective gear. They're just shoes. Why do I have to constantly explain this to you?
All right. I'll aim at the ceiling.
An interesting theory. I take my shoes off.
So did I hear Raia say she was going in first?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the Technomancer is going to come to the front of the group.
With the perception of 0.
Yeah.
All right.
Love
We're
this.
making
send the Kadir
good
in first.
choices.
We're making great choices.
This is awesome.
I sneak up behind Raia and I say, "Nobody can see me. I could do a quick look if you'd like."
That's a great idea. Don't lick anything.
I will do a quick look. And I will pop into this room and do a quick
lick.
do a perception check in here. That is a 23.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, that is enough to see that you see a couple of crates, some various junk that's been left here, and there's just like this pile of garbage. Like people have been leaving food wrappers, and there are these slug-like creatures about the size of squawkses, which, for those who don't know, those are cat-sized little fox-like creatures in the Starfinder realm. They're about that size, and they're just gathered around the garbage and just, just munching away on it as you come in, and you can see that there's these mucus trails kind of faintly crisscrossing the floor where they've walked.
But no, I would say lickable footprints.
No lickable footprints here.
The lickable.
Lickable slug trails, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be Jello.
Everything's Jello if you're brave enough. How many of the slug boys are there?
You see 2 slugs right now.
And they're just kind of like in this area situation? Okay.
Yeah.
I walk back to the group and I say, "Good news or bad news, depending on your disposition.
Bad news first, always.
There are no children.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm so confused.
There are slugs.
Is that the good news?
I will leave it up to you."
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is that obviously whatever left footprints cannot be a slug.
Do the slugs have shoes?
Oh, that's right. They have one foot.
Oh yeah, do the slugs have shoes?
Do they?
There are no shoes. However, I lift up my pair of shoes that I've taken off and I say, "We could put shoes on the slugs."
Let's keep moving. See if we find more tracks.
Okay.
Wait, you said you saw movement. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like
I assume, was it the movement of a slug?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It felt smart.
that's a fast slug.
These are fast slugs.
This would be a life science check to know about the slugs, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
I turn around and say, "Is this something, a threat that we should deal with anyway on behalf of Absalom Station?"
Just give me a quick description. Run down the list.
Slugs,
Sure.
slimy,
What were they doing?
eating garbage.
You're doing great, darling. Keep going.
Thank you. I don't know if we caught this part. No shoes.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of trailing around.
To your eyesight, what color would they be?
Yellow, you said? Did you say yellow?
I
Am I
did
making
not.
that up?
These are kind of just a brown color.
And how's the size? I'd like to do a life science check.
Small?
Yeah, they were small.
Size of squawkses.
Could I also do that with my xenobiology?
Absolutely.
knowledge? Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and make those life science
I rolled a
checks.
16 plus 14, so that's another 3.
Putting that degree in action.
Who says university's a waste of time?
Yeah.
And after that terrible
And what did you
description,
get?
more.
Altronus?
I got a 12.
That's enough to help.
That's
It's an 8 check
True.
right there.
It's true.
Like, oh, and this. So, Raia, that sounds exactly like Diathas, which are a slug-like creature. They're scavengers that will live anywhere that you can find food. They typically are invasive. You can find them a lot around garbage. That's usually the only time people encounter them. They're not typically very aggressive. They're quite timid creatures. However, there are fiery Diathas that are more aggressive, and you can tell those apart because they have this really bright orange stripes that run down their body.
So did you see any bright orange stripes?
Did I?
Would you like to look again?
I would love to.
Okay.
This time where you're... Okay.
Ooh. That's going to be a 13.
That's all right. That is enough to tell that as Raia, it describes to you that, oh yes, and then there's these types that are orange and they are more aggressive. You notice that several of them have bright orange stripes running on their body.
So this would be a threat to the station.
Yes.
Cool. I turn around and I say, the dangerous ones that you have described, they are here.
Do we want them to go away, or are we going to try and fight them?
I would, okay, I don't want us to start a firefight and possibly give the person who's wearing the shoes a chance to escape.
This is a good
I'd
point.
like to find the shoe bearer and then afterwards double back and
Deal
then
with
fight
slugs,
the slugs.
yes.
So possibly, if we could sneak past, if that's not possible, then
Sneaking, not our strong suit so far, but
Is there a natural predator to these little fellas?
No.
gun.
Other than that, no.
Do I know if they're scared of anything?
No, not that you know of. Although, actually, you know what? That was a really good life science check. You know that they are weak to cold damage.
Let's see if they're a little. One moment, please. I just place my shoulder up on the edge of the hall. I lean over and I extend my hand out. And from the opposite end, basically down this hallway on the right-hand side, from where we are, I'd like to make the sound of frost spreading rapidly as a station slowly crumbles, using ghost sound, a spell I have.
nice.
Ooh,
It's-
okay.
That's pretty good.
It's an at-will spell. It can make the sound as loud as 20 humans. So basically, I'm going to make them...
That's a lot of ice.
20 humans worth of ice.
20 humans swirling their cups full of ice.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going to make it sound like there's an avalanche going on over there just to disperse them, you know?
Okay, sure.
I would also like to use token spell in conjunction with this because it can cool things. So I'm going to, around their area, I'm going to cool the ground.
Okay, all right. So with these two spells, that is enough that these creatures shrink back and just scuttle away from the source of cold.
Oh, that's good. All right,
Good.
now
And then we
fighting.
can double back and actually kill them.
Why does it always come down to fighting?
Well, these are bad things that threaten the life
Which
of the
means
station.
we should sit down with a notepad or at least 18 and then study them for a good
Believe
3
me.
to 8 weeks.
Nobody loves the
You did say
cultures
they
of
were
weird things
invasive
more
species,
than me.
right?
They're invasive species, yes, but what do they do in an unnatural habitat such as this one? I have a lot of questions.
We
over
can
it.
rehome the slugs. We'll double back and rehome the slugs.
You mean toss them out the airlock, right?
If that's their home, then that's their home.
If, I say this is rocky, but see, if they're causing damage to the station, it'd be a good idea to track them over time to see what kind of damage they cause to prevent this kind of thing happening in the future and basically, another hallway.
I'm just worried that with the trash situation back there, they will spread into the thing. But we'll deal with them later. That was
Yeah.
smart, Raia. Good job.
Thank you.
This is great.
And I'm glad we got through that without
Feels very-
licking something.
What is that?
There are things being
As we're having this
manifesting
stand-
around us.
Now that you're having this conversation about what
Jenny's
to do
working.
with the slugs at the end of this time, you notice more drones, not like Absalom Station's typical drones, but like the junky drones that you saw earlier. One kind of seems to bob and weave through the air into the room, followed by a couple of others, and they seem to be patrolling. And instantly, their sensors blink rapidly and turn red as they zero in on you. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, let's
All right.
get it.
That's not bad.
Okay, Altronus.
I have 16 on mine.
Okay,
Got a 19.
all right.
8.
Yeah.
7.
Hey!
You got a 7, and then Zemir.
9.
Nice.
9. Oh,
Very, very into this slug conversation.
it's important. All right, let me get y'all set up here. Okay. So this first scrap bot is going to fly in and take a shot. Okay, let's shoot at Zemir. You are an easy target right there.
Let's do it.
Isn't Zemir invisible,
He is
though?
invisible.
Yeah.
We're not gonna shoot at Zemir. We're gonna shoot at Raia. Just kidding.
No.
Why?
Just kidding.
How's your
That's
good
so
deed
noble
going
of
now, bud?
Raia, does
immediately
an
drops the
18
spell.
hit your EAC?
Looking at it, yes.
Okay, all right. So I would like for you to take 3 points of electricity damage as it shoots this like jet of electricity at you and it crackles,
All right.
making your hair that you styled so nicely stand on end.
I like gently move it back into another fashionable upward position.
All right, so this robot comes in and attacks this other. Move up. They start to move into position, and Obozaya, it is your turn.
All right. So for Obo's full action, Obozaya is going to fully unload her entire rifle.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna roll.
Nice.
13 plus 7 is unnatural 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right.
yum,
And
yum.
total of 8 piercing. And then it is a cone that is, let's see, it's against, okay, an attack roll against each target in the cone that is 30 feet.
Okay.
So would that hit both of the bots?
That should. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes,
All
you can get them. Although honestly, I would probably walk. It'll probably be easier if you move up a little bit to target those.
No, shoot the
And
two
you
of
can
us in
also
the back.
avoid the friendly fire option that we might have had there.
Does a sick backflip.
Is this raised or is that like?
It's just like a metal panel in the floor.
And then I'll do the other attack on the other one.
Okay.
That is a 9?
A 9 will not hit.
Okay. So it's just the one.
Okay, perfect. And how much damage did you do?
That was a total of 8 piercing.
Okay, excellent.
It is analog and automatic.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, this seems like it. You unload your gun. The other one, you miss one, but this one robot is just riddled with bullets as you fire, and it looks really dented and banged up already, even just after this first salvo.
Sounds good.
All right, Altronus, it's your turn.
After the gunfire from both ends start, they take out a small glowing. It almost looks like it's like a size of a pool cue, and it looks a bit like a star. They swing it to their side, and it like catches in Altronus's gravity, spins all the way around, and then as it reaches their front, they grab it, and in this like explosion of like a star exploding, this sword builds itself past them. They grab that sword and they're going to put their little goggles on, and they're going to jump into the fray. At the beginning of my turn, because I'm a Solarian, I get Stellar mode, and I'm going to become Photon attuned. So I start, there's like this like black recess of stars, and the night sky is like emanating off of them and from their sword. I'm going to 5, 10, 15. Yes. Just run up to them, and then he grabs his sword and is going to make a swing with his solar manifestation. And that is, oh, we love that. That's a 9. Thank you. Thank you.
9s and 12s, we love them.
Let's get it.
We love multiples of 3.
Does a 9 absolutely kill them?
That looked so cool, but it was very ineffective.
Dang. Okay, well, the cockiness from Altronus dies immediately. I'm going to take 1d12 psychic damage as they embarrass themselves in front of their friends. Yeah, they swing and then glances off. As it's like still manifesting, so it's not like hardened light yet. Glances off them. That's me. That's me done.
Perfect. All right. And we're going to have the third robot, which I do have art of, and I think I can bring that up on the
I'm
screen
waiting.
potentially.
Better not be cute.
Oh, but it's so cute. It's a little cute.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill so good.
That's my son. I can't damage this.
I can't really see with these
Father,
glasses.
the other one walks up and is going to shoot at Altronus.
Let's do it.
Let's see. That is. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, or your EAC?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, take 3 points of electricity damage. Again, we're just delivering a zap from this little pistol that's integrated into the robot's design. Next up is Zemir.
Cool. I'm going to take a look at like everything that's happening here, and I put a hand on Altronus' shoulder and I say, "In another world, that was impressive."
Thank you so much.
And I'm going to overload reality, which seems like a crazy thing to say as a level 4 character.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it. So I get to, essentially, as a full round action, use both a spell and one of my Infinite Worlds ability.
This is a Starfinder enhanced ability.
It's
by the way.
so cool.
That is like the coolest sounding thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the environmental ability at 2nd level to create a hazard. I get to choose what kind of damage it does. So is this dude here beside?
Here, yeah, beside, sorry. Yeah.
Perfect. So I get to make it in a 10-foot radius. So I'm going to open up. I just put my hands. I'm still on my hands and knees from my licking adventures. So I hold my hands onto the ground, and a rumble begins running through, and I open a alter reality around them, in which there is a massive like electrical storm. So they're gonna take.
Is this a spell of some kind?
This isn't a spell yet.
Oh. When it is, do let me know.
I will let you know. I don't know how much damage this does. I create a hazard, damage equal each round equal to the level of the spell slot expended. Okay, so they take 2 points of damage. They can attempt a Fortitude save if they would like to reduce it by half.
I think they would like to try that.
If they want to, they can.
They would like to.
Yeah, so potentially take 2 electricity damage.
Okay, and what is the number? What's the,
You're looking for a DC of 17.
Ooh, that's not great. Okay, so I got a 7 and an 11.
Oh, great.
So they take 2 points of electricity.
Okay.
Hoping that it does a little bit more because they're robots. And then I'm going to cast the spell Punctured Veil.
Is this conjuration or evocation by any chance?
I don't know. I assume it might be. I don't have the schools of magic on there, but I'm creating tears in reality that deal piercing damage to a creature. So that feels conjuration or evocation.
Yeah.
It feels like conjuration, doesn't
Well,
it?
we don't. So, as of the Pathfinder remaster, which is not in Starfinder, but just so you know, we typically are moving away from spell schools. It doesn't really matter so much. Did you just want to know like what he's casting, or?
Well, as a technomancer, I happen to have a technomantic talent. So, as a reaction, twice a day, I can use one of these effects, and one of them is for conjuration, another one's for evocation, and that's it. So if this is conjuration, I can increase the damage of the conjuration spell by 1 die of the same size as the original spell.
Kick ass.
Okay, and is this is his Infinite Worlds ability, right?
So Infinite Worlds was the portable electricity. Because
then
I'm using Overload Reality, I'm casting a level 1 spell, which is Punctured Veil. So this will be doing 2d4 points of damage. And I don't believe you get a save here.
So you get an extra d4 then.
It's 2d4 with yours. It's only a regular 1d4.
It's first choices. I'll give it to you.
So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
It does take a bleeding condition, but I imagine it won't because it's a robot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's on these two. Okay.
Nice. Ow. Nice. They kind of have like a little gorilla stance.
Yeah, it's very neat.
And that was to the one that's already been damaged by Obo.
Okay. Perfect. All right, the robots are stuttering and glitching now that they've taken this damage, but they are still fighting. Raia.
I'm going to creep up besides the front so I can target. Okay, let me just, sorry. This is me, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to creep up to this so I can catch these two in a cone. And I'm going to cast one of my favorite spells as I suck up the heat from the surrounding bodies, and I myself get colder, and I overheat in their direction.
Nice.
Delicious.
Yeah. It's a great spell. Now, it deals 2d8 fire damage to creatures in a 15-foot burst. The DC is 16. However, are they a construct with a technological subtype?
They are.
Well, as an enhanced technomancer,
Enhance!
I'm a deconstructivist. I know how to break things down, right down to the bottom. The DC is not going to be 16. It's going to be 18 reflex.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm going to roll a nat 1 on one of those. And then on the other, you said a will save?
Reflex.
A reflex save. That's a 15, so that's 2 fails.
Nice.
All right, 2d8 then. Oh, that's not so bad. That's 1 plus... No, sorry, that's 7 plus 6. I misread that. 7 plus 6, which is a total of 13 fire damage.
Describe what happens when you blast these two out of this reality.
So I suck up all the heat. I think everyone feels a bit colder. In fact, the cold that was centered in the ground from the slugs feels like it's spreading. I myself, like with the fingertips, which are hidden by gloves. Okay, so the tips of my antennae start darkening with frostbite as I reach out and slowly, like you can see the waves of heat emanating from my hands as I get closer and closer and touch each one of them on the forehead, and they turn to sludge.
Oh.
Metal sludge.
That's exactly.
Don't
Tasty.
lick it, for the love of God.
I'm gonna spend my whole turn holding him.
Use infinite whirls to switch it to a different kind of sludge and then drink it.
Navasi, it is actually your turn if you need to restrain your friend.
I will behave.
Seeing everyone is like really got this, I'm like, I just casually stroll around the corner, and you said these are kind of like shoddily made. I'm just gonna point at the last one and be like, yeah, the joints, just hit them there. They'll fall right apart. It's like, you just get them. So everyone gets a
Nice.
+1.
Oh, love that.
That's me?
All right, we're back up to the top with Obozaya.
You said get him?
Yeah. Oh, get them.
I think Obozaya's gonna get him.
Love that. Love that.
It's gonna go ahead, switch back to the. I'm gonna use my ability Coordinated Shot, which is when Obozaya is threatening a foe with a melee weapon, any ally within line of sight of that foe without Obozaya granting that foe cover gains a +1 bonus to ranged attack rolls against that foe. So Obo's gonna get right up close to this cutie. Activates the dodge hook.
What are you doing here?
Beep boop.
Well done.
Anyone know what that means?
Do you speak robot, Raia?
I don't speak robot.
Let me look at my languages. No, and I don't think it has thoughts I can detect either.
No.
Get it.
And just goes ahead and just swings. I also have Melee Striker in his ability, which adds additional bonus to her melee damage equal to half her strength bonus, which is already added. But let me check. When Obozaya, for deadly aim, when Obozaya takes the attack or full attack action with weapon, she can take a -2 penalty to her attack rolls to add +2 to her damage. I'm gonna do it. I'll take deadly aim.
And you already have +2 from get 'em.
+1.
From
+1 from get 'em, and then something else.
I'm gonna wreck this little robot's life. I'm gonna eat it.
It's gonna be a 1.
Going to the compound.
Oh, that's pretty
Man.
good.
So 15 plus
That's 17.
well, because I take the -2 penalty.
Yeah.
Plus 7 is 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay,
Nice.
great.
Eat it.
Sorry, robot.
Roll me damage.
Sorry, robot. You didn't speak Common or Vesk. And then, it's a 1d8.
I was gonna say, if you're rolling a
Yeah,
D20,
D20, roll it.
let's
D20
go.
for damage.
I hope one day that there is a weapon that just is a d20.
There is.
There is, yeah.
What is it?
Disintegrator rifle, baby.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. That's a 8 plus 8 plus
16.
2 for extra damage plus 1.
I think it's just for your attack.
Oh, it's just for the roll.
So
Okay.
that's
So that would-
18.
So that'd be 18.
18
18 critical wound powered damage.
Nice.
It's dead. You've done enough. Or destroyed. Sorry, it is a construct, so it's not really alive or dead, but it is destroyed.
Just
All
looked
right.
like a little guy. So I felt a little bad.
How could you?
That was my son!
I immediately restrain Zemir.
Yeah, what level of liquid is it currently?
I would say, well, it's the Dashko, so that you just see, like, it's not like completely melted. It's got like 3 kind of like clean streaks through its body, and like at the like kind of laceration points, it's like a little bit like almost like welded.
Like
almost.
galvanized or whatever the word is. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna drink the metal.
I'm gonna do a perception check on the one that wasn't melted, just to see if I can glean any kind of more info on it. That's a nat 1. Never mind.
I love that.
I'll reach out and grab it by the head and like crack it like the shell of a lobster, so I can get at the goodies inside. I want to see if there's a
Are you
chip
gonna
or something.
lick it too?
No.
I start swiping through looking for butter.
I'm looking for a directive chip or something that I can use to figure out what exactly programmed this.
Okay, sure. I will allow that. So as you're looking through, you realize it was originally one of the station drones, but it has been heavily modified, both in, just adding extra parts to it, adding extra weapons, and making it look more, well, frankly, adorable. Unfortunately, it was pretty cute. So you do find that, yes. And you can find it's a modified service drone that's been modified to patrol this hallway.
Can I see if there's attach it to one of my devices and see if I can figure out if there's a coding signature on this?
Make me a computers check.
Yes, of course. I have 4 ranks of that, so it should be great.
I appreciate throwing up the image so I can feel worse.
Put it back on while I describe cracking its head open.
Zoom in.
Yeah, there it is.
Thanks, Tech.
So I reach out, one under one jaw, one under the other. 14.
Okay, so a 14. And what specifically
Oh, no, sorry, not a 14, a 24. That's 10 plus 14. I want to see if there's a coding signature, if I can figure out who exactly programmed them away from the station's initial intention.
This doesn't really look like anything you've encountered. Most of the code you deal with is made by people who have been, have gone to school for this, have trained, have practiced, or had some sort of teaching. This seems like it's kind of just a homebrew, like somebody figured it out on their own. It works, but it is nothing, you've not seen anything like it.
Well, it's not standard, which means someone has taken a lot of time, probably learned things on their own. I'm just going to send this to a friend. And I send an image of it, and along with all the digital details to a person labeled D on my comm, and just... He likes to look at things.
Me too.
Do you have like a close relationship with the HR?
Nothing to say. Did you say they came from this direction, or did they come from everywhere?
Yeah, they seem to have come from both of these directions. Like they were just patrolling and happened to find you
interesting.
here.
Looks like we're getting closer, at least.
They're not wearing shoes, are they?
They are not wearing shoes.
Darn.
Okay.
I think we should, one of us should obviously take one direction, the other one the other direction. I should stay here where it's safe.
I do think we should split the party 3 ways. I agree. Actually,
Let's do a 4th for good measure.
let's just do 5. Just everyone pick a direction, walk in it, make sure you're not with anyone else.
I'm gonna perception down this direction to see if that's an 18. Just see if there's any more sticky footprints.
You find some sticky footprints.
Going
Yep,
yonder?
leading down the narrow hallway.
Before you get too excited, I'm gonna lean over to the corner where I think I sent the slugs and check in that direction. Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely.
Because there might have been 2 of them and they just split. Who knows, right?
I also only told Raia about the footprint because I don't know. Everyone else is worried.
I'm getting pretty.
That's only an 11.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea we go. I have a great feeling about this direction. Nobody look down. Keep your eyes ahead of you. Oh dear, oh dear.
Zemir, check the roof just in case they're trying to, get one over on
That's
us.
a smart idea. You should check the roof.
I will. I would like to meet this D as well. We could look at things together. Like the ceiling.
I'm afraid he is taken.
That's fine. I just wish to look. And I'm going to do a perception check on the ceiling.
You You just want to look? Ooh.
That is that's a 26 on the ceiling.
It's a ceiling.
Nice.
There's some pipes and some like ducts and vents there.
Great. I just I'm just walking with the group. Fascinating. And that's what I'm doing.
I smear the footprint with my foot as we go past.
Just kicking dirt over it.
As you walk on down the hallway, following the sticky footprints, you come to a dead end that seems to end in another loose panel in the wall.
Obo, do your
It's been
thing.
left ajar. Obozaya rips the panel off.
Just shimmies through.
Shimmies through. Anyone following Obozaya?
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Beyond the panel, a maintenance area has been converted into a chaotic workspace. Posters taken from the Starfinder Chronicles decorate the walls, featuring satellite images of alien ruins, starship spec sheets, and pictures of famous Starfinders. Strings of colorful lights hang from nearly every wall and ceiling. Every surface, including the floor, is covered with glitter, art supplies, food wrappers, tools, machinery, and half-finished craft projects. You see a group of small, greenish humanoids that are clustered around this pile of mess, chatting and seeming to be working and manipulating things.
Children.
We were right. I can't
Are they wearing shoes?
Are they wearing shoes?
They are wearing shoes.
They're wearing shoes.
We
We've
did
blown this case wide.
smoking gun.
Hello, I am Raia Denviri. I know that you are probably fans of the Starfinder Society. I'm one of them. Why did you set off a bomb?
Navasi's just like face palming very hard.
Like, my hands are up. I'm like in the most relaxed pose possible, and I'm just genuinely curious about why they set up a bomb.
So Raia, first of all, you don't even need to make a check for this. You know they're goblins. You've met,
Yeah.
honestly, you've probably all met goblins before, but you've met space goblins. You can tell that is what they are. I have some art of some of them, so.
Look at that little guy.
So-
Can't wait to rip his
They
skull
are
open.
cuter than the last guys. You're killing me here.
When Raia walks in and announces it, well, Obozaya kind of shimmies and then storms in. Raia walks in announcing her presence.
So the first thing they see is a giant, like, dinosaurian armored, like soldier, like, crawl out of this, like, panel in the wall.
Then they
and
see
just
four heads pop over your shoulder.
Run
Look at
away!
their feet. Looking at their shoes.
We're all gonna die.
No one's gonna die.
Before they even have a chance to respond,
Well,
I would like to detect thoughts in a cone right in front of me where all the goblins happen to be.
Okay.
You're gonna get a lot of thoughts.
That's okay. So, this is a will DC of 12. I imagine none of them are technological in any fashion.
I'm sorry, technological?
None of them are technological.
Well, okay, so this little friend that I just showed you, so one of them is, he seems to be working on a piece of machinery. So, you mean like if they are actually like a technological creature?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, no, they are not. They are
Okay.
all goblins.
Just 12. Just 12 then.
What about that little guy, the shiny little ball-looking guy?
That's a technological little guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not what
Yeah. Okay, we all failed.
Nice.
So I can attempt to read the thoughts. When I first walked in, do they mentally, are they guilty?
they do it of having shoes.
Man, when
Well-
you have magic, you don't need the judicial system, huh?
They're excited and thinking about their plans to give the Starfinders more presents.
They're just good guys. We
I-
can't do this.
All right.
Emotionally, I can't do this.
You don't know that yet. I could tell you anything and you'd have to believe it. I understand that you're trying to gift us with something. Probably you're thinking, oh, they must like quests or missions, and I'll give them a quest or mission. But believe it or not, we really do not like being hit with t-shirt cannons and fake merch. So please stop.
Well, looks like you caught us. We've been big Mondo fans of Starfinders for a long time.
I can tell there is fan fiction over there. I did see
Oh, don't look over there. Don't read that.
Is that my name?
Navasi, that's both of our names. Don't look at it. So, you're trying to give us gifts, I understand. Can you stop? What will it take to make you stop? Would you like some merch? Would you like us to sign something?
We have merch. Talk to Sheena. And so you're speaking to this goblin right here. And I have one other who stays out. So this goblin with a huge, just this huge hairstyle and what looks like a futuristic saxophone strapped to her back like a sword walks
Okay,
up.
all right.
Is there fan fiction of her?
Yeah, right? I'm interested.
I would like to know this.
Judging by the audience reaction, there's about to be.
There's about to be.
Oh, we have merch. You didn't see my Team Starfinder shirt?
I saw a shirt. It did not exactly say Starfinder.
It did.
Darling, I know you're literate. No.
It was
No, it's not.
I thought it was really great. I'm gonna bluff.
Thank you.
Bluff.
While this is all happening, I'm going to use Psychokinetic Hand to grab the fan fiction from across the room and slowly bring it over.
Can I use Psychokinetic Hands to knock it out of the other Psychokinetic Hand?
Just two hands, is that?
I would like to use one of my 4 actual arms to grab the fanfiction and read it.
So we have this like this psychokinetic tug of war. It's like the laptop with the fan fiction, and then finally Altronus snatches it away.
I'm gonna re-roll that bluff check because I have Convincing Liar and I can do that. And the first one sucked.
Nice.
Okay, that's a 21.
Okay, and I'm sorry. What was specifically?
Oh, that I liked the job they did on the
Oh.
t-shirt and that they spelled it correctly.
I did my best. Okay, look, I know there was a printing error, but the shirt is so good.
It's so great, so great.
It's so good.
Do you want help with presents and we could teach you how to do ones that don't suck? Sorry,
I can just
Our
take the
presents
misprint.
suck?
hurt, I meant.
No, dear. They don't suck. They tend to harm the people you're trying to give gifts to.
Oh,
Which isn't the point, we might add.
no, that's not the point.
No.
We didn't mean to hurt anyone. We just wanted to give treats.
Why are you... Please don't take offense. Why are you living in the trash?
Oh,
Why not
good
come
Lord.
upstairs and live with us? It would be so wonderful to have, new fresh blood that we can, speak to and learn from, and especially goblins of clearly your talents.
Really?
Absolutely.
We could be Starfinders?
Okay. I didn't.
I
I didn't say that.
Wait, Altronus, I've got something for this. I reach out into a pocket and pull out a How to Be a Starfinder pamphlet.
Oh.
You can definitely be Starfinders, I say, bluffing. I'm gonna re-roll that one again too. Okay, that's a 22.
First Seeker, Fabulous Sheena does have a ring to it. I like it.
Yeah.
Venture Captain Sheena.
I like it.
Yeah.
Master of Blades Sheena.
This is all very good. Destroyer of Worlds, Sheena.
No, not that one.
Yes.
And if you
Florgo,
want, we
you
can.
still have that cannon?
Oh, well, I was just gonna mention we can just take the misprint off your hands if you have extras.
Oh, of course I have extras.
Yeah, and we can probably modify that weapon, the cannon, in order to be more lethal. If
No.
There is a
We don't have
reality
to run
where
that
it has
by
done severe damage.
Several goblins are gathering around Obozaya as she mentions this excitedly.
we just can't do that.
Would you like to learn how to control the cosmos in your very hands? Because that's what I do for a living, and I would love to teach you and pass on, some of the knowledge that I have.
They're adults, not children.
What?
Adults can learn. Do you not learn?
I've learned quite a lot. I continue learning. I'll learn throughout my life. But this is not the way to do it, to capture attention like this. It's just...
I am not lying. I will teach these
I
little
know.
goblins how to control the cosmos.
I know, but... Listen, what was your name again? Sheena?
Sheena.
Sheena. Ultimately, when you want to give gifts to someone, you have to think about what they would actually like.
Oh.
Look at
Yeah.
the look on their
Okay.
face when I said, would you like to control the cosmos?
Not
That is
yet.
something that they
we
are
have
very
a bigger
interested
problem
in.
to deal with first, and then we can move on to giving them treats.
Less
Yeah.
yogurt than Cosmos.
Yeah, your
Okay.
your Googurt was expired, and I don't know if you knew that. I don't mind because I don't have a taste sense like everyone else. But it does affect the others around me, so I try to be cognizant of that. I don't know if you're the same way, but that's just like, you know, a kind way to be accommodating.
Oh, Glurgo, I thought you said there was a refrigeration unit on the bots.
Oh, no, there was not. Trust me.
No.
No, that was for the next model.
I think it actually heated it up. It was like, it was pretty warm when it came out.
Oh, well, that was unintentional.
Steamed a little.
I like cold yogurt.
We all do.
Controversial take, that is.
Have you tried it off the floor?
Sometimes.
Just wanted to see.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll fit right in.
So,
Well, yeah, so you can help us make gifts?
yeah, did you have other gifts already prepared, or?
We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
None.
It's a lot.
None in transit. None already planned or
Yeah,
delivered.
That's a good point.
Well, we were gonna deliver the next big one at the party tonight, but since you're here,
What is it?
What is it?
it's a secret.
You cannot do that.
It's not going to be a secret for
Very-
much longer.
Am
if
I
we're
still
going to work on it.
Am I still detecting your thoughts by any chance, or should I try again?
You can try again.
All right, DC 12.
Okay. She actually.
Nah.
No, she got a 16 on the die.
All right, then I'm going to charm person. I would like to cast charm person.
Okay.
I kneel down and I say, I still don't know if you're a child or not.
I'm not.
Then not child, you might be working on something quite dangerous.
Oh.
And I would like to know what it is, in order to protect you and us. And I open up a reality in which her and I may be lovers,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
friends.
absolutely.
This is the thing.
Romantically licking
And you,
yogurt off the ground
you see
together.
like the circle around us, like the bubble of like reality distortion is us on like a really nice beach.
A smooth jazz riff is playing.
Yeah. She's playing her saxophone.
Yeah.
I'm playing a saxophone. There's like a bearskin rug on the beach. It's very romantic, and I would like to use that as a way to influence her. So she needs to give me a will save. Please. DC 17.
It's actually really unoriginal because it's like right there on fanfic beside us. I'm like,
Yeah. Altronus is reading it as it's happening. This is uncanny.
Yeah, the only difference is the names.
Just like that fanfic, Glurgo.
I
Sacks
didn't
of
want
snacks.
I didn't want to know what was in the fanfic. Oh.
She failed the will save.
Hell yeah. Then she treats me as a like a trusted good friend. I will try. Yeah, trusted friend or ally. So I ask her again and say, what did you prepare for your next gift?
Now she's kind of smiling at you and maybe blushing a little bit. Oh, it's nothing big. We were just gonna bring a special magic chili up to the Starfinders in the lobby.
Go on.
It was gonna be fine. We just put everything we could find, all the ingredients in the pot.
Fantastic.
Everything you could find?
Yeah.
It's just, we noticed in the trash that there are like 5 like oil barrels of rat poison. That's just like, interesting.
radioactive waves.
Oh, right.
Just death juice.
You know
Yes.
what? Obozaya here's a personal chef
Wow.
and would love to taste test your chili before deciding if it's as friendly as you want it to be.
Oh, it's not ready yet.
That's fine.
Okay, suit yourself.
Just taste it.
Where is it? Over here?
Yeah, over here. You come up to this like ominously bubbling pot that has like weird like vapor pouring off of it
Deep, like Gregorian chants.
coming from the pot.
Obozaya takes a claw.
Is there anything floating in it?
Is it heated up right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bubbling.
Definitely like
bubbling.
takes 1 point of heat damage. And we'll just
A
Nice.
fortitude save.
okay, great. Definitely like a gecko-like tongue.
Oh.
An 8? I have a +5. It's not enough.
8 plus 5.
No, 8.
Oh, it's just an 8.
It was
Okay.
3.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Obozaya, you are nauseated. That was disgusting.
I think
You feel sick.
Obozaya has learned enough from her military experience to like not like super wear her like emotions or like immediate reactions, and just
Was it good?
It's,
Come on. What'd you think?
could use it could be different.
Different how?
Better,
Oh, rats.
but that's okay.
There are rats in there?
Yeah, are there rats in
No,
there?
no, 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 there's no rats in there.
Oh,
I don't.
that might have made it better for me.
How
We
about
could add that.
how about this? We ditch the chili plan and we come up with a new
Okay.
gift. Do you like balloons?
I love balloons.
And you have glitter.
Yes.
Why
Lots
don't we
of
make
glitter.
it rain balloons full of glitter? That won't harm anyone.
That's arguably worse than the.
I hate that. Yes.
It's going to get in my arm.
It gets everywhere.
I
It
would
gets out.
prefer it over being poisoned.
There's got to be a third option.
There's got to be a third option somewhere.
It can't just be poison or glitter.
But I
We
do
have
like
glitter
that
everywhere. We
it's-
can make a music video too, and I could play my vibrahorn for everyone.
Well, now I'm on board with the glitter plan because
I love it.
Wait, hold on. That's an excellent idea.
Wait, before you go there, is it a weapon saxophone? Can I make sure it's not going to kill people when she plays it?
I mean, if you want to make, what kind of check would you make to know that? Would you say?
Can I roll a
Engineering?
survival check because that would be like a weapon?
Not for. I don't think a survival
Okay.
check.
What
would
about-
really? Although, do you have You have some sort of
I have
military.
military. Yeah, I can reduce the DC by 5 when recalling about
And
military stuff.
Is there some
Engineering?
kind of like criminal underworld musician gang that I could? I know.
Oh,
of?
there's several of them.
So
I was
I'll
gonna-
roll
I
a
hope
culture.
so.
I'll roll a culture.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 15 flat.
I got a 23, and it's any checks on criminal underworld, which of course the musicians, everyone knows about them.
Everyone.
Cutthroat.
Okay.
Uh,
Anything.
So it's 5 less. So 23 or 28, whatever.
So anything can be a weapon, but you don't think that her playing this is going to harm anyone,
Okay,
as far as you can tell.
that's good.
You do know of, like I said, there are many organizations that match that description, but you don't see any telltale signs that she is involved with them.
The music seems safe.
Should we stage a performance for the Starfinder, and they can?
Yes.
I have just the thing for this. I pull out the same pamphlets I was handing out earlier, which is a fun callback I didn't expect, and I look through them. What are the entertainment plans?
Oh, for tonight?
Yeah, for tonight.
They already do have. They have a Skittermander jazz band that's playing.
Perfect.
How?
Backtrack.
Please
Perfect.
tell me we didn't miss that.
No, that hasn't started yet.
Oh, good.
There is a talent show, so it'll be just kind of like a variety of acts that people have auditioned and said they would put on.
What if we crash the party and you could be in the talent show? See, right here, right at the end, it looks like there might be enough space, and you could play a saxophone, and you the rest of you can like join behind her in a chorus of beautiful goblin song.
Then I'll be famous. I'm gonna be a star just like Strawberry Machine Cake. Ah! Yes, I'm in.
Was that the flavor of the cake?
Was that the flavor of it? What was the flavor of the cake? That is very
What was the
important.
flavor of the cake?
Why are you asking about
The
it?
cake? I don't remember the cake.
I open up my tablet and I just say, again?
All right. Well, now we have to figure out how to. Can someone else do the planning? I'm tired.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
yeah.
Great.
We just.
Obozaya begins a rigorous training.
We have a training montage.
They have a training montage. They're doing they're pulling Rocky level, stunts pulling trees.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
space trees.
Space
Space
trees.
trees,
Trees, yes.
And you already know how to play the saxophone because of the beautiful.
In one reality,
Yeah, in that
yeah,
reality.
I can figure it out.
I would just like to dispose of this chili in the safest way possible.
Yeah.
Is there what's the symbol with all the circles? Do you know the one?
Like
I'm
a
Biohazard?
Yeah.
Make a physical science check to
Yeah.
dispose of the chili safely, please.
Of course I will.
Things I never thought I would say at the end.
Welcome to Starfinder 27.
All right, you are safely able to dispose of this chili without further harming yourself or others on Absalom Station.
Very good.
I turn around and see this happening. I'm like, wait,
No.
I didn't get to try it.
You didn't want to.
Didn't I?
No,
I can make more.
No!
it's fine.
Remember, I used to make it for you on the island.
What?
You guys know each other?
Yeah.
We should go.
I think in another life we did. Maybe it was just my dreams. Anyway.
I think that worked too well.
Can we get a picture of her back up on the
All right, so Obozaya, would you like to attempt a skill check as part of your training montage with Fabulous Rina?
Beautiful.
What should I add to it?
What skill would you like to use, honestly?
I think. What do you think? Do you think athletics or intimidation?
That's a hard one. It depends on if you want to be more of the, the drill sergeant who's kind of like, all right, Sheena, like, do this, or if you're trying to model for her what to do and work with her.
What about like acrobatics and you can make them do like dances?
Oh yeah, because we do need a dance routine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna work with
Choreographer.
Obo because I'm able to reduce the culture checks to recall artistic innovations and traditions. So I want to scan my brain of what I know of like goblin artistry and try to figure out with like Obo's natural prowess and my ability to like look at what they've done in the past and try to like mesh those together in something that would actually be enjoyable to watch.
Okay, perfect. So working on the choreo with Obozaya.
Well.
Yes.
Oh,
We love it.
that's a 26.
26.
25.
Wow.
Crushed it.
Maybe we were in the fan fiction.
So yeah, Obozaya, you get all the goblins kind of ready. You get them warmed up. You get them ready to learn this choreo. Zemir, you kind of go through your catalog of not only different types of goblin culture in this reality, but in other realities, what kinds of dances they're into and what's popular. So between the two of you, you get these goblins down to just this wonderful dance routine. And nobody is messing up. Like, this is great. You've just been rehearsing down here for like hours. Anyone
5,
else?
6, 7, 8, hiney, left stroke.
We become like really overbearing dance moms.
No, definitely.
It's very J.K. Simmons from Whiplash, like, not my tempo, again.
Throw a symbol at
Yeah. I've thrown many chairs.
All right, perfect. Anyone else want to help them figure out gifts they can prepare?
I want to take a subset of the goblins aside and try to get like little like, because they love fire, so like a little
They
like
do.
fire performance with like juggling. So I'm going to
Awesome.
try to sleight of hand.
That's not dangerous at all.
Not if they're trained correctly, which hopefully we can manage. It's a 1.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, it only takes a couple of minutes to put out the fire. Luckily, luckily it doesn't get to anything explosive.
It was a good idea, okay? I thought they could do it.
I love
was wrong.
pyrotechnics.
I'll own that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the chili was flammable, okay?
I must ask, how long are we down here in the garbage chute?
How
Are the other
long until
Starfinders
the
like,
show?
what happened
Yeah.
to these guys? It's been weeks.
If only there were footprints on the ground that hadn't been licked up, we'd be able to track them.
Well, really, it only took you about maybe 20 minutes to explore the tunnels, and you've been in here. I mean, you can stay as long as you'd like rehearsing with the goblins, so
Yeah.
you know when the party is. You can avoid missing that, and you're free to spend a few hours down here.
Just so we're all on the same page, this is a good idea, right?
The best idea.
I'm having a great time.
Yes.
Nothing could go wrong.
I mean, they were stowaways, by all accounts.
So, you think it's a bad idea?
I think it's a good idea because now they're incorporated into the ship.
Integration, that's your answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rally everyone up and I say, and we know that they're not children, so we could kill them.
No! Murder is not about if someone is a child or not. Murder is about if someone has done something to deserve it or not. In fact,
Are children on the table now?
Are you having this conversation right in front of them?
No, I've huddled everyone up.
Okay.
We're having a dance meeting right now.
Okay. They're busy practicing while you're talking about
Zemir,
it.
in most cultures, it is a bad idea to murder children, adults, or anyone else, even if they do deserve it. Do not make me feed you to the slugs.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, slugs.
They're still out there.
We gotta do something about the slugs.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill those slugs. Can we go back to the slugs?
Oh no.
Tell you what,
The goblins can help.
actually, for my helping the goblins do stuff, because some of them want to join the Starfinder Society,
They
I
do.
would like to train like one perspective person into becoming a Solarian and try to like understand. I teach them about the cycle, and we go out and we kill the slugs for training purposes.
Okay, so this goblin, I'm going to show a picture. Their name is Trix. They kind of have a stellar aesthetic going already,
Oh.
Yeah.
and they seem very receptive to your teachings.
Beautiful.
Are those 3D glasses?
Yeah,
Those are maybe.
Yeah.
gotta be.
That.
It represents the two modes. The
Yeah, exactly.
graviton.
They see.
They're my
Yeah.
special Solarian glasses now.
Over these past, what's their name?
Their name is Trix.
Trix. Over these past few months that we have spent together, you have learned things at a pace that I simply could not during my teachings, and you may have even surpassed me in terms of strength. You have the heart of a great god and a good can-do attitude that helps in many situations.
Thank you, teacher.
Of course. And I do believe that you are ready to become an official Solarian. And then I would like to, we practice summoning the mote of light that they,
Fire.
summon stuff. Yeah. that they summon their, weapon from, or whatever it is. Yeah, and I spend however long it is training them.
Wonderful. I assume that will also go beyond the scope of this day. So you've taken.
Yes.
Yes. So you've
That's a
taken.
flash forward many
Got
years
it.
down the line.
Got it.
That's the epilogue.
The epilogue
The
is
epilogue.
that the goblin went into training.
As the next
Perfect.
Zemir's
Great
just fast forwarding to
Starfinder
reality
legend.
to see what happens.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this is great. Like, whoa.
the next great Starfinder legend that is Trix.
Amazing. All right, so you are able to convince the goblins to come back up with you to the party. You attend the festivities, eat lots of delicious food, not including biohazardous chili. Luckily, you're able to have some fizzy drinks and have fun. The goblin performance is an absolute hit.
Oh,
No one expected it. Everybody loves it. And what do you want to do after this? At the end of this party, do you want to introduce them to anyone in the society?
I did want to mention that during the performance, Obozaya is in the front, just
Obazaya's got the comm unit and doing the moves.
yeah.
yeah, definitely. It's just doing a little bit of
Dance mom.
Amy
little
Poehler and
dance
Mean
mom.
Girls.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's clearly why it went so well, because Obozaya was there to support them.
Definitely.
So did you find the people responsible for pranks?
Radazan.
It was a bunch of drones that have all been destroyed.
And slugs.
And slugs, drones and slugs.
Yeah, the slugs had shoes. It was weird.
How did the slugs?
Get shoes? We don't know.
They had shoes?
They had shoes. It was.
I have never seen slug with shoes.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, they only have the 1 foot, so they have 1 shoe per slug.
Yeah.
That is very strange.
And it was less footprints, more just one dragging shoe.
So they made the drone that brought the present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's our working theory so far. We're pretty sure the drones didn't
We-
make the slugs, so
did-
it must be
Yeah.
the other way around.
We've done a large amount of investigation. We can tell you for certain that those kinds of pranks will never happen again.
It's true.
Well, that is good to hear. I see that I have some new Starfinders are interested in joining.
Unrelated.
Good. Well, we always want to recruit people, so we appreciate that. Absolutely. Well, I suppose you have done a great job, and, well, happy first choices, everyone.
Happy first
Happy
choice.
first
Happy
choice.
first choice.
And also with you.
Now, just before you go, did you ever get the flavor of that cake?
I heard.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a terrifying look in your eyes.
That it was spicy grub.
Oh,
That is
that's my favorite.
Hey, me too.
I open a portal into reality, find a spicy grub cake, and I reach
Obozaya,
in, pull it out.
fully devoured.
One for each of us.
Yeah.
And as everyone enjoys their spicy grub-flavored cake together that was pulled from another reality, we pan out to see this happy, festive scene of the Starfinders and the goblins who are joining the Starfinder Society, having a great time together.
Beautiful.
So great job, everyone. You solved the mystery. You recruited new Starfinders.
I'm so glad.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. That was our live play for today. We're going to go around. Thank you. We're going to go around and introduce the cast one more time and let folks plug things. Again, I am Ginny Jarzabski, she, her, or Zizem. I am the senior developer of Starfinder. You can find me on most social media at Space Princess J, or just check out starfinderplaytest.com to find out cool stuff I'm working on, like the Starfinder 2 playtest.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt. I'm Captain Crail on all things. Primarily, the thing that I do is I GM the Atomless, which is another Starfinder show in our home realm. It's a Starfinder show about a group of broken people flying on a broken spaceship throughout a broken galaxy and trying to fix things and not doing as good as they could hope.
Right now we're in like a plastic surgery society, so it's a little rough.
I feel so cold out.
But yes, that is me and myself. You can listen to our podcast, which is The Atomless, which is on all podcast feeds, or you can watch the live play, the actual play, on our YouTube or on Twitch, which is Patchwork Productions.
Hey everybody, I'm Andre, my pronouns are he, they. I am a TTRPG illustrator, safety consultant, actual play performer, and game designer. If you're interested in any of my work, you should check out my website, andrevera.art, where you can see my illustration portfolio, the games I've designed on itch, many of the actual plays I'm on, including The Atomless, and also some of the podcasts that I'm in, including The Atomless.
Hi everyone, my name is Noordin Kadir, my pronouns are he, him, and you can catch me online at Werewolf Feels on all social medias that are not Facebook. Don't go there. I'm also on the Atomless. I play the Ifriti Envoy Zon. Thank you. But you can also find me writing on several projects, consulting on several others. I just consulted for Werewolf 5th edition, and I am helping to write Into the Motherlands, which will be coming. We've got another publisher, thank goodness, so we're looking forward to that. I'm also open up for more in the future. So follow me on the socials. You never know what you might see next.
My name is Niall Spain. I play Cody on No Quest for the Wicked, who is he's an android with memory issues and obsession with the 80s and a penchant for punching things. I'm also a writer. I released a short story in an anthology in summer called Dragonesque. So if you want to read that, go check that out. Thanks.
My name is Dain Miller. He, him. I am the Space GM on No Quest for the Wicked. Thank you. It is a show that focuses on a group of ragtag people who get sucked into both a cosmic and political conspiracy, and they try to unwind that at the same time as sort of like figuring out who they are as people. It's a lot of fun. We are closing in on the end of season 1, so if you need a show to binge, we've got about 52 episodes out, so it's if you got a long road home, a great way to hear some more Starfinder actual play goodness. Yeah.
Awesome.
Delicious.
Awesome, thank you. Everyone, make sure to check that out.
And just thanks to Paizo for inviting us to play.
Thanks, Paizo.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
very exciting.
Obviously, a huge round of applause for Jenny.
And let's give it up for the enhanced versions of 4 of these classes, which you can find on a book for Enhanced Starfinder coming out very soon.
Absolutely, Starfinder.
Hey, it's out.
It's out. Yeah, it's out.
Oh, it's out.
It's
The
out.
changes are so good. So
They're very good.
Yeah, it's out, so you too can cast your infinite worlds and a spell at the same time as a witch warrior.
That's it. You get so much.
Oh, and the new Pathfinder book that's like David Attenborough theme.
Yes, Howl of the Wild.
Howl of the Wild,
Yes. Yeah, if you like airships, if you like, I don't know, playable centaurs.
Yeah.
Who
wow.
doesn't?
If you like
Let's
that
be
stuff,
fair.
you should definitely check that out.
I did want to say that my character for the Atomless is a Raxolite biohacker who is like very inspired by David Attenborough. So I'm looking at that.
And one more plug before we wrap for Starfinder, because I have to. I am contractually obligated to tell you that in April next year, there is going to be a wonderful book called Mechageddon that is coming out. It is going to use Starfinder 1 rules. You are going to get to play a group of mech pilots on planet Daimalco where you fight kaiju in your
Oh my
mechs.
God.
And that is
the coolest thing in the world.
yes, so if you would like to be a squadron of mech pilots, please look for Mechageddon next year. And again,
Beautiful.
thank y'all so much for watching. You're amazing. I think we're gonna wrap, so bye everyone!
Thanks for coming.